Welcome back to TouHou Fantastic Danmaku Festival 1. In the last part, I played through the main game on normal and failed to get anywhere in the extra stages Rainbow, and now I will do the same as Marisa. Um, I noticed while watching the recording that even though the music said its lowest volume, some of it was pretty loud. So I turned the game down to in the settings from full to 75 or something, so hopefully it's not too loud this time. Quite a shame because this is fine. This title screen music was fine, but then you get to later stages and it's just got really loud for some reason. Yep. Gonna play as Marisa. I assume Marisa's gonna do Marisa things as she normally does. She's sitting on her broom rather than riding it between her legs. You can tell by the sprite she's just sitting on it. You think that broom has ever been used to sweep anything? She doesn't appear to have any lasers yet, but it is low power, so normally you'll get some fancier effects when your power level goes up. There's a laser. So yeah, I'm trying to show off as much of this game as I can by playing as every shot type, but it seems like you don't actually get to see the rest of the story unless you beat the extra stage. Because there basically was no ending, there's just a couple lines where apparently the incident isn't resolved, probably because of laundry reasons. Then I'm just not going to see that because I'm not good enough to get to the end of the extra stage. And this game does not have the godsend known as easy extras. It's a feature every game should have, really. Even main ones. Because I really fucking hate extra stages and I just don't want to do them. So, it'd be nice if I could, experience the story and the new character without having to grind my way through a stupid extra stage I don't care about. What a weirdo. I don't think I've ever seen you before. Are you a human being? That's right. Then you shouldn't be here. What? You seem not to know how to spell crisis means I have no idea what that sentence is supposed to say. It's too dark here, am I going to dash through? Oh boy. Yep. Never liked extra stages. The ones I've done were just, I don't know. The first extra stage I ever did was 18s, and I literally did it just because I was on track to get every card in that game, and I thought I wouldn't have to beat the extra stage to get the last card. I thought you bought it at Momoyo's shop before the fight began. You don't. In order to get Momoyo's card, you have to beat Momoyo. So I did. Fucking forever. And I was like, maybe I'll try this again. I'll try 17's extra stage, which I did in a day, because 17's extra stage is pretty, lenient, and also has the glitch where you can bump through the timeout spell, because I did that because timeout spells are stupid, so of course I'm gonna bump through it if I have the option. Yeah, 17 went pretty well, and then I went to do Okina, and nope, 16 extra stage, dumb. I don't like 16 in general, so it's not really that big of a surprise that I gave one extra stage. It's 16. I'm really glad the summer subseason exists. You can spam through it, because that game was a pain. We couldn't do that. Didn't see this coming. Nah, piece of cake. Are you drawn to this place by the strange scent? I'm here to investigate the incident. According to my observation, that mansion seems very suspicious. That place? I know it too well. Does Marisa have to fight Reimu and Shirno every time she goes to the mansion? Question. She found an alternate path to where she doesn't have to run to those two? I say that as if Rumia lives in the whatever the fuck dimension that stage 1 takes place in. I don't think she does. I don't think she lives anywhere. She just kind of roams around. Makes you wonder how her clothes aren't ripped up. She just runs into trees and fucking lays on the ground every night. And it's because you see their clothes are a part of them, so they don't get damaged. And you know, yokai can heal, so their clothes can also heal because the clothes are a part of them. Okay. Those aren't... They're not. Okay, I think I just used a bomb earlier because I thought the icicle was, like, going to hit me. The icicle is part of the background. This also is slightly remixed in Stage 2 from what I can tell. Got part of it there. That's still different. You know what seems really good? Stage 2 from The Last Comer. It's a remix of Stage 2 from the OSD. It's very good. It's always been funny to me how that The Last Comer was like the first in like a bunch of different fan shmups made by, I think, a singular group. I just find it really funny. It's freezing here. The incoming. Hey, don't you think that was a little too quick? Of course, as a fairy who rules the lake, you gotta be born ready. You haven't changed a bit. I'll freeze you into a big ice cube like a frosty frog. Well, you can try. I just find it funny how for their first game that they did, they were like, yep, our final boss is going to be Jesus Christ. It's like, alright. You know, you peaked at this point. No other final boss you make is gonna hold a candle to that, you know? And, well, what do you know, they didn't. As if I remember what the rest was. I don't remember a thing about who the final boss was from Mystical Power Plant was, I think, the next one. Did they make the bird game? I don't remember. Don't remember who the final boss of the bird game was either. It was a game that had Mystia as like a mid-boss in it. You know who doesn't have Mystia? With the third game of this series. Man, it sure is nice to just pelt people with a laser sometimes. Remember when Marisa, she used to do shitloads of damage and not have that much range? Don't do that anymore. It is shrouded by mysterious scent. And I guess this starts as stage 3 of the OSD. Is it gonna stay that way, or is it gonna remix itself a lot again? Yeah, it's 11:30. At this rate, if I really wanted to, I could record all 4 parts of this today, or I could get started on the show cover. Yeah, show cover. I mentioned this in a Fantasy Maiden Wars part, but you know, people rarely watch that series, so I might as well mention it again. I wanted to cover show's theme from Fantasy Maiden Wars instead of the original, but I just couldn't figure out the notes. No. I just can't. I haven't done it in a while. I've been so reliant on just copying piano sheet music ever since the beginning of Undertale Yellow. I just I don't really have the patience to just be like, yep, I'm going to sit here and try to figure out an entire theme by ear. And the thing is, like, I can't even really do that anymore anyway, because back when I really did that, I was mainly just, I would only figure out, like, one line, like the melody and maybe part of the bass, and then that would be the whole thing. But now it's like, if I want to do the whole thing, I need to, like, find the sheet music for the rest anyway, and if I'm doing that, I might as well just write down the whole thing. Makes the process of getting the notes more boring, but makes it not take as long. And for parts like the show's theme, like, there's no way I would have been able to figure out all those notes anyway, even from the original, so... Alright, I've seen you again. Daze. You're not going to sneak in this time. Have I ever snuck in? You won't even admit it. You are really getting in my way, you know that? I'm not letting you go any further. Try me. Yeah, I copied the notes for show's theme yesterday, and it took a long time. This is going to be a cover that's going to take a long time. It's going to have like a lot of different parts to record and edit together. It's one of those themes where like not only does the melody have like at least 2 chords, or at least 2 notes on top of each other, so I gotta record again, but also the bass line does, and it's just like, these guys can take a while. It's gonna take a while, Show's theme is. But hey, when I finish Show's theme, I will be halfway done with what I set out to do, because you know, Seiji Yomu, the racing show, that's 5. Komachi, also that one. I haven't uploaded that one yet. I probably won't until I'm done with Show's theme. And then after that will be 5 left to be Clown, Dumb and Dumber, Mayum, not Tenma, and Toyoiji. So I've already done Hisami. Might be a bit of an outdated cover. It's like only got the melody, I think, but like I'm not doing Hisami's theme again, and it's good enough. It's not like Yomu's theme, where like I made that theme a really long time ago, and it's pretty outdated, so I needed to remake that one. For like Hisami and Orin, it's like, yeah, they're old. I'll put them in the compilation anyway. Where are we? This isn't the... Is this the library? Because it just looks like an underground tunnel. You're in a pyramid or something. Yeah, second recording of this. Do I have anything to talk about? I don't know. A bit tired, I'm not gonna lie. One of those days where I woke up a bit early, so I had to go to the bathroom. That's basically every day. But unlike most days, it's one of those days where when I try to go back to sleep, my brain said no. So, didn't get as much sleep as I should. Now I'm tired. Probably fall asleep at some point in the middle of the day. Like a nap. Sakoya! Why is she stage meatballs? So she's here, and she was like, whoops. So she's here, fight me, and she's like, nah, I'm not gonna go full out yet, I'll let Wakuma deal with it. Wakuma would not deal with it. Then Wakuma tried again to deal with it as the mid-boss again in the next stage, and then Sakuya actually tried. Yeah, playing cards. That's like a gimmick Sakuya has. But like, how much is that used? The main series at least. Alright, can you stop being a fuck up now? Like, you were doing fine until this stage, now you've already died twice. Come on now. Come on. Although it doesn't exactly matter if I get a 1cc, because apparently I can just access the extra stage to Marisa now anyway. This isn't the first game I played where it was like that. It was like that in the Harvest game. Harvest Season something. Bad at names. I play these games, have videos of me playing these games, but I can't remember the names of the games. Bad names. Yeah, lots of lasers. Felt like I was playing better than my Rainbow attempt until this stage. Now I'm playing worse. Is that? Oops, you found me. Are you the one that Master Patchley's been telling us to keep an eye on? Is that really what she thinks of me? Master seems to have taken a liking to you. What? But anybody who breaks into the Great Library must be punished. That one gigantic book you got there. Big book. Master Patchley bestowed upon me the responsibility of guarding the Great Library in absence, so I'll smash you with these books. Wow, how exciting. Well, stop talking and just do it. I could use some exercise right now. Day-zay. Then I won't let you down. God, they don't really do that anymore, do they? Having Marisa say fucking daze at the end of her sentences because it's like a speech quirk she has or something. I don't know if they don't do it anymore because, like, the translators have stopped doing it, or if she stopped doing it in the original text. Like, she just doesn't do that anymore. I don't know. My speech quirk gimmick it is, yeah? Jack the Bomber. You've got, jack-o'-lanterns, huh? That's, interesting. I wonder why. What does Quackma have to do with jack-o'-lanterns? Are you, like, trying to be Halloween-themed or something? What does Quackma have to do with Halloween? That Lost Word outfit where she dressed as Rumia and Rumia dressed as her? That was a thing, right? You're laughing at me. Is that from the track or is that from the spell card? Bye! I died 2 times. It's not good. Yeah, it's like a thing where Marisa can fly, but she uses the broom because it's part of her aesthetic and probably faster. But you know, it'd be neat to see her actually fly normally for once. Just to prove she could do it, you know? So Genji's canon, because he was mentioned in 19, so he in some form exists. So does that mean, like, the whole Reimu couldn't fly at first thing? Had to ride on a turtle? Is that a thing? So, it'd just be kind of weird that there's a time where Reimu just couldn't fly. It seems to be this thing that just everyone can do. Reimu apparently couldn't do it. Never. Never, never. I will never let you leave. I will never let you rest. I did not have a bomb. I thought that I did, which is why I basically let that hit me. Because I pressed the button, and nothing happened. It's because I did not have a bomb. We're attacking out there. It's like cross enemy. Devil's Waltz. Shadow. It's me. The devil. Marisa, it's me, the devil. I need you to steal books. The only way to get to hell. You need to get to hell to solve the incident, Marisa. The only way to do it is to do bad things and die. Now, those look like fairy maids. They're also like fairy butlers. Didn't have bomb. Did in fact not have bomb. I was about to blast those fairies and it did not happen. Hey, long time no see, cleaner. Long time no see, book thief. Stealing books isn't theft. How wrong of me to compare you to normal people. Anyway, I can definitely handle you. I wouldn't be so confident. Hey, I defeated you before, haven't I? Things are different now. It's a whole new game. What's that supposed to mean? For my lady to complete her plan, get ready to die. Come on, I can't wait. Z. Daisy. Some movie, I think. Still don't have a bomb. Man, I've gone through every single plan to try to steal Patchley's books from A to Y. A to Y, Marisa. Have you tried Z? What's Z? Z, the letter directly after Y? Alice, the letter directly after Y is Z. No. No, it's not. Two-dimensional sword, right. Let me just, yes, I don't want to do this button, so let's not do this. I definitely have less lives at this point, I think, than last time. Although, didn't I, like, die in this stage 1 or 2 as Reimu, I think, when I didn't as Marisa, so maybe it's more evened out than I thought. Oh, the giant lasers of the boss dies. So beautiful. Uninstant death swear. Murder intention in cards. Well, you may have a card gimmick, but at least you don't have a dice gimmick. That would be terrible. Who would ever put a dice gimmick in a game? Could you imagine if two completely independent, separate developers decided that putting dice in the shmup would be a good idea? Insane. Oh, Deltarune. Jaru finally made another theory video the other day. This is great. This is Azrael's Dust 2. The thing I love about Jaru's videos is just the way that he, like... No, you again. I see you've been brought here too. I'm just looking for the root of the incident. Haven't you noticed yet? The scent diffusing through the air is luring yokai here. What? I'm not a yokai. Yet? Aren't you a bit too rude for a human, though? Come on, let's fight. I was thinking just the same then. Let me show you my true power. One thing I find funny about Jaru's videos is the way his theories, like, hinge on Toby Fox being like a fucking 900 IQ super duper writer who make the best plot twists in the world. And it's like, maybe it's because I'm a TouHou and a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, but I just don't have confidence in the writers of the video games I like being the best writers in the world. You know, I mean, not saying Deltarune's story isn't great, but I'm not expecting it to be a literary masterpiece like some people are expecting it to be. I'm expecting it to be a pretty good story. Better than Undertale's, but like not the best thing in the world. Who knows? Maybe Toby Fox is the greatest writer on Earth. I'll make Tolkien look like a worm for sure. Finally. It's been a while. I think I'm going to keep trying to reason with you. You are clearly the cause of all this. What are you talking about? I'm doing nothing wrong here. It's not a yokai gathering, do you hear? Hey, I guess I'm bringing out my best tea set. Oh, yeah? Well then, sorry that I drove away the one who could fix you a cup of tea. You mean Takia? He was really quite unreliable. Look what you done. I just sent the invitation with a few little tricks. No wonder the yokai I made on my way here are all insane. Or perhaps it's just my charm. Were they insane? Not Romeo seemed pretty sane. Wakuma, yeah. Mei-Ling seemed pretty sane. And those are the only yokai you've run into. Or perhaps it's just my charm. Oh, I'm so honored. Hehe, but you're here too, aren't you? I'm here to take you down before I go to bed. Then tonight's gonna be a wonderful night. In a word, I just need to destroy you. I can shit talk you too. I'm gonna kill you. I'm totally gonna kill you, Amelia. Yep, you're gonna die if you lose to me. I think you should be more careful about what you say. Because tonight is the night of the full moon, don't you know? Look careless about your sky-gazing habits. Let's just get this started. In time for the Grand Danmaku Festival. Roll credits under the Scarlet Moon. Not quite. She didn't say the word fantastic. feel fantastic. It's one of those funny, like, internet mystery things. That video of that android singing. People made like a bunch of fucking videos and creepypastas about it. Yeah, this scary android made by a murderer guy. And it's like, in reality, it's just some dude who wanted to show off his robot. Probably got pretty offended that people called him like a murderer or whatever, because people found this robot creepy. Here they go in the air! Okay. Weird attack. I thought I was dead, I was not. But it's not the initial attack because you can't really dodge that. It's the thing after it. So an impossible spell card. It was established that if the powers that be, whoever the fuck they are, decide that you can use spells that are impossible to dodge, you can. But technically every single spell in that game is actually possible to dodge. So is that also part of the lore that the reason why they could do that is that technically they weren't impossible? Or were they supposed to be impossible, but for gameplay reasons they weren't? Because I'm pretty sure if the characters wanted to make quote-unquote impossible Danmaku, they could just literally spawn something on top of you. No, they needed to give Seijo a fighting chance. I called the last video in my series of that Seijo died and everyone lived happily ever after because I didn't finish it. So it's the ultimate ending. If you don't beat every scene, Seijo dies. How sad. No, if Seijo dies, then the Grimoire of Uzami doesn't happen. It's the only thing she's done since Possible Spell Card is fuck up a fireworks festival. Here we go. I am timing the outs. Oh. You get to see this timeout spell, because you're certainly not going to see Flandre's. I'm not getting that to her. Nowhere to go. I can't read that achievement right now, so see what it is in the footage. Keep going. Still going. Timeout spells are so fun. Love doing the same thing for a minute or more. Devil Fiesta. Or like Devil Siesta, because Marisa's gonna make you go to sleep. You have a bomb shield. Why do you have a bomb shield? Okay. At least the entire boss fight doesn't have a bomb shield like a Lenin 4 final boss. That was a terrible idea. You know that? And a lot of things in Lenin 4 were terrible ideas. I can't do anything if I'm in the wrong corner. Call him. Like you see him? It's a mini game. Plants vs. Zombies. One of the harder levels in that game, to be honest, because sometimes when I play it, I just kind of lose. No one's dead. There you go. I lost 5 lives and used 5 bombs that stage. That's not good. But it was good enough to win. This is not the RN, it's the MN. Good thing every protagonist's name starts with a different letter. I didn't even get an ending for that. Okay, you don't get an ending until you do the extra stage. Cool. I'm just not gonna see the rest of the story, because it's not good enough to beat this extra stage. Easy extra is forbidden. I hope the future games have an easy extra, but like they probably don't. Yeah, why am I even? I just died at the beginning. Just this isn't a real attempt. Well, this isn't the extra stage as far as. You know, I really hate the beginning of every extra stage that's ever been made because they're all the fucking same. Here's a bunch of bullshit at the beginning of the stage. A lot of time it's just. This times it's not, but a lot of times it's just like you go in a corner and do this. It's not quite that this time. Instead, it's just like micro dodge this shit. Huh? Yes. You know, that Markiplier's movie came out recently. Don't know anything about it. Wonder if it was good. Can guarantee you, it's done without knowing anything about it. It's definitely better than the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I didn't have any bombs. I thought I had the bombs. I did not have the bombs. I'm not even gonna make it to mailing, am I? Doing worse this time. And this isn't to be surprising. Marisa tends to be worse on stages. It lets you optimize shooting onto the enemy, which requires you to know routing for the stage, which I do not at all. So I'm just kind of doing worse here because I don't have homings to home on the homings, enemies home to the enemies the home to the enemy's home. Alright, meleeing, how you doing? Giant laser face. It's the extra stage theme now. It's right there. Came back. Yeah, it seems to be some of these themes, yeah, they're mostly different, but they'll call back to the original version at some point. Shadows of Rapid Dragon. Melee symbol on her hat says dragon. So she's like a dragon. 8. What's going on with Yakuza nowadays? Like, I watched the cutscenes for like the 8th game, or yeah, give it one more try. And it seemed like the series was doing pretty good, but apparently that Majima game, apparently people don't like that game. I don't know anything about it though. And like the remaking Yakuza 3, and you know anything about Yakuza 3? It's not a great game. And apparently, I don't know, people have problems with that or something. I don't know. The sentiment that Yakuza has fallen off. Apparently that's a thing, but I don't know anything about the series since 8, because that was the last thing I watched. Alright, next time, Sanai will try the extra stage, because Marisa's not doing it. So, yep, next time, Sanai. Goodbye.